Libra, welcome to your April reading. We are going to dive into astrology first and then we'll go to do our cards. All right, so first of all, I had a look at your chart, and this month is really primarily focusing on your relationship, on your personal relationship. So all the new moon that's going to happen on 20th, the full moon which just happened was right opposite to your seventh house. That's in your first house. So you have probably, with this full moon, you have been really thinking about how you appear to the world, your body, your confidence, your identity, a lot of your relationship with your body. But I feel like there's just been a lot of focus on self. But now, as we move towards the 20th, the focus will shift onto the relationship you share with another person. And of course, if you are, say, single, not in a partnership or a marriage, then you probably could be diving deep into your own relationship, with relationships, with marriage, with long term commitment, partnership, and even, like, say, partnership with other people, like, even in professional realms. But basically, it's the same energy. Like, how do you partner your relationship with love, your relationship with sharing? Of course, in your house of shared resources, after 20th, the sun will move into Taurus, which is going to be highlighted for you. So, the focus is really, this entire month, actually all about sharing resources, all about you. How are you in relationships? How do you like to be in relationships? How do you um, how do you like to receive from other people? What are your needs? What are your boundaries? What are your non negotiables? And as somebody, as a Virgo rising, who also has a lot of transits happening in my eighth house, I literally asked myself yesterday, what is the line? I know there's a line which, when gets crossed, it's done for me. But it's time for me to re-examine what is that line, and maybe for you guys as well, because after 20th, when sun moves into Taurus, you will also have the same question being highlighted to you. How comfortable are you with sharing resources? How okay are you with intimacy? How okay and are you with vulnerability? you know um we also have, like, the Mercury will also move into Taurus. uh it has already moved into Taurus. The later, after, on 21st, it'll go retrograde. We're already in the shadow period. So yeah, like, the rest of us, you guys will also experience probably some delays or miscommunications or setbacks, or just pause, kind of like, in just things happen, like things might start feeling a little slower because so much has been happening since all this while. But I believe that it's not like retrogrades are bad. It's just a chance to review your relationship. It's a chance for you to see how you communicate. It's a chance for you to reflect on your past, so that you can now course correct, so that you can now take actions which are in alignment, right? So this opportunity will really give you the opportunity to make amends in the way you really are in intimate personal relationships. If you have any vulnerability issues, if you have any intimacy issues, if you have any fears, they all will really come up to be released. But yeah, for the first half of the month, your focus is really on sharing, on a partnering, on loving and receiving love, and actually thinking about the bigger vision you have about family, marriage, long-term commitments, and also, like, just reflecting how far have you come. And just, it's like this energy of recommitting, I believe. Or for some of you, maybe re-examining if you're on the right path. Yeah, so that's how your astrology looks like. It is very focused on other people right now, where you are, and I feel that's because you have spent considerable amount of time focusing on the self, right? So that's why now it's time to kind of, like, really look at the people you have in your life, the friendships you have in your life. Are they equal? Are they actually supporting you? Are they, like, being I don't want to use the word standards, but fulfilling your needs, right? So I won't say if they're your standards, but are they like fulfilling the needs that you have? Okay. So that's what the astrology looks like. And now let's move on to the cards, Libra. What do your cards have to say for this month of April? What do we have for Libras for the month of April? Okay, Strength card. The first card which just popped up was Strength card. So yeah, of course, when you are going to be dealing with, when you are going to be in communication, and when you are reflecting onto this aspect of your life where you want to be in relationship with other people, or maybe you're relearning how to be in relationship with people, there's a lot of taming of the ego which comes in. There's a lot of like discernment one needs to make. What is authentically me, my need, and where is it that I'm okay to compromise, and where is it that I'm actually being a little bit in my ego and not being open hearted to receive, to share, to give. So I feel like that's gonna be definitely a big theme, because the reason why you are being asked to look at these things right now is because there is something new, there's something fresh that is kind of like birthing, and you know it, right? It's not something that I'm telling you, it's something that you know. There's something beautiful, fresh, which is taking birth, and you're kind of like getting ready for it. You are walking away from things, people, relationships which drain you. You're walking away from everything that is in the past because you're like, I want to move forward, right? Like, you're moving forward somewhere, and you're really letting go behind of what has gone has gone. Like, yeah, there are few things which are in my past, and I'm kind of like done with it because I want to move into the future. It's like you have made your mind to move into the future. You are really tying loose ends to, say, a broken friendship, broken relationships, even energetically. Sometimes we can be in energetic relationships with people or situations or memories which keep us kind of like stuck, and you're like, I'm done with it because I see the future. It's like you've had a glimpse of the future, and because of which you're ready to forgive, to release, to let go what is no longer in resonance with you and your higher vision, right? You have, as I said, seen the truth of the matter. You have had a glimpse of what really matters in your life, and which is why it's a very tender, sensitive time for sure for you guys, but you're able to really move past it because there's some fire which has been ignited with this truth, right? You can, like, I feel like you can really let go of your past. You can really let go of the people who just are not coming with you in the next chapter of your life, or memories of pain which is actually in the past, because you are like, okay, I've seen the future and it's actually really good, and it's actually not worth compromising my future, compromising over my past, right? Like, you are planning some great things. You are like really envisioning right now, like maybe you guys have made already a Pinterest board or vision boards, but you're really feeling this optimism in spite of the little bittersweet pain also. But you're feeling this optimism and this hope, and you want to kind of like move into that direction. uh, I do feel in the mid-month, like when the eclipse happens, you might be asked to make a decision, and it can be a decision which I would ask you to kind of like think through, feel through, because it's a big one, I believe. It asks you to choose, it asks you to make a choice, it asks you to choose based on what the universe has shown you a glimpse of. So what choices are you now making? there's a part of you which has been very reckless, which has been very so we got Knight of Wands in reverse. So there's a part of you which has been usually very reckless, very passionate, very go getter kind of. But now, because you're working with other people, uh, you have become sensitive. You are sensitive right now. You don't want to um, do anything which hurts someone, which, because it's like it's not no longer about just you, it's about other people as well. It's about other people's feelings are also involved, their lives are involved. It could be family, it could be relationship, it could be friendships, it could be whatever, your colleagues, maybe your employees, your clients. But it's like you're very sensitive that other people's lives are kind of like now going with me, and I cannot be as reckless as I used to be. I cannot just like take decisions irrationally. And Libras, you kind of are, you are air signs, you tend to have this very lightness, a lot of like, you are also mutable, you are also, sorry, your cardinal, like Libras are cardinals, but as air signs you can tend to have a lot more flexibility as opposed to other signs. So that's how you've lived your life. You like, I feel like doing this, you do this. I don't feel like doing this, you don't feel like doing this, you don't do it. And now it's like life is asking you to, okay, your decisions also impact other people. And now you kind of like look back at the past and you see all the people that your decisions have impacted, or how you've been impacted, and how it has uh, how it has brought in uh, pain for you. And I don't think even pain is the right word. I think it's I'm in a very somber mood, honestly, doing your guys' reading. And I think I can so much say about the signs, what they're feeling, more than even the cards, by just tuning into how I'm feeling. And I feel like it's a very mixed feeling, right? Uh, you guys are afraid to lose certain things. You're seeing your fears. As I said, a lot of transits happening in your eighth house, especially after Sun moves into Taurus. So you are seeing your fears. You're seeing that there are certain things you don't want to lose. There are certain things you're not ready to let go, and that can create a little bit of tension, because you know what happens when you kind of like cling on to few things in life. But that's because you have experienced loss in your past or hurt in your past, which also, I feel like this is not like recent past, this is like way back in your childhood. Yeah, I feel like a lot of things from childhood actually, but it's really asking you to let go of that and make space. So yeah, that's the thing. You will get out this opportunity twice, okay? One before the Mercury retrograde. If you guys do it, great. If you don't really make a decision, then you'll have to probably make the decision the harder way, because Mercury retrograde will make sure you revisit all those places. Now, I'm not saying it has to be painful, it's just like showing you that you're probably being a little bit stubborn to let go. You are probably being a little bit stubborn to let go of, say, contracts or situations or friendships or relationships, because you know, you guys are diplomats, okay? You guys live so much of your life in diplomacy, like you are. That's why you guys are so great at balancing. But the thing is that relationships, which, like, it comes with a cost, you know, and the cost is sometimes that you get drained. So you can absolutely be like, oh, everything is chill with this person, everything is chill with this person, oh, we don't have issues, we don't but like, seriously tune in and being like, are you like really okay? I really feel this time is asking you to have like a thorough spring cleaning with your relationships, because these other relationships are actually causing trouble in the paradise, in relationships which truly matter to you. If not relationships, it's actually probably things from the past, people from the past, memories from the past. As I said, it's really impacting you and your ability to move forward in life. You are not able to see clearly and to, like, I feel like sometimes you guys don't get time to be with yourself, to find your own answers, to reflect, because you feel so overcommitted with other people. Because there are opportunities coming towards you, right? There are some things which are coming to you, asking you to commit to. And okay, just like all signs, air signs, you can have a tendency to be a little held back about commitments. And with all your energy going in all these different directions, things which no longer serve you, things which are draining you, when this opportunity, which is very slow, by the way, very reliable, very steady, but when it shows up, you can misjudge it, and you can, instead of moving towards it, you can move opposite it. The advice is to walk with an open heart. So we began, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers in reverse. Okay, love. We began the reading with this. First card to pop in. And we're ending the reading with this. What does this tell you? This tells me, at least, that love is the answer. In another tarot deck, the Strength card says, all the strength you need lies in the muscle known as heart. And I think I've quoted this so many times in all my videos because I love it. I love it so much. Because see, the Strength card, you think the strength lies in being a lion, in having that ferociousness, having that strength. But actually, like, you don't want to be tamed. You don't want to, like, listen. You don't want to, like, compromise. You don't want to bend. And you might have your own very valid reasons, not denying that. But then there is strength in love. And I feel like this whole time, this whole month is really teaching you that. There is strength in love. There's so much strength in self-love. There's so much strength in love from another person. There's so much strength for love from people who are no longer a part of your life. There's so much strength of love that you received as a child, or you longed to receive, or you longed to give to your child. It's all about love. That is the strength. So this month, when your ego tries to get the best of you and wants to ruin everything, and not like ruin everything, but yeah, maybe if it's there, remember, it's actually love which really, really matters to you also, guys. You guys are ruled by Venus. Libra is ruled by Venus. What is Venus? The planet of love. It is all about love. And can you guys open your heart to love? Because it's available. I can see it. It's all around you. But you kind of like in this mode where you can, like, I don't see it. Where is it? I don't see it. All I see is this. Nothing's working out. Everything is cliche. Make a gratitude list. Celebrate the people in your life. Celebrate what is working. Celebrate the love that you have right now in your life. Because something is popping in. Something is being presented to you by the universe. But you have to have the heart to see it. You know? Open your heart. Stop being in fear. This is the promise. I don't think there could be a better card to end this reading. You're being promised something. A happy life, happily ever after. I think this is quite a reminder for everyone who freaks out. Every Libra who freaks out about commitment. Like, hello. But you want this too. Take as it resonates. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. And if you want to check out one-on-one sessions with me, I have one-on-one natal chart readings, one-on-one human design readings, one-on-one tarot reading, one-on-one healing session. Or if you are somebody who has an online presence and a personal brand, Then I also have a one-on-one expression session, all the links in the bio. And if you are an avid what do I say, not reader, but like if you're hungry for knowledge, for mystical knowledge and tools and resources to help yourself, to support yourself, just to like kind of like learn more about it, then I think you should really check out Jewel. It's again linked down below. Jewel is really a space for me to pour out all the learnings, because I learn a lot as a line 1 in human design, and that's like my line 4 where I want to kind of like pour all out. So there are courses, there are workshops, there's going to be articles, because just realized I can write as well there. I don't have to always do a video. So yeah, there's going to be like a classic MG cocktail where you have like all different forms and different meditations, EFTs, information, teaching, guidance. Last month we had something on astrology, so I really guided you through the foundation level of reading your own natal chart. And this month we will have some beautiful offerings on healing your money mindset, your relationship with money, and your energetics around money. And of course, some wisdom from human design, because I'm really feeling called to dive deeper into human design as well. So yeah, it's gonna be super juicy. So do check out Jewel. And I'm sending you so much love. It's all about love for you guys. I can't wait for you to experience this love and share this love with the world. And yeah, you're lovely. You deserve love. Allow healing to take place. Allow love to come to you, and celebrate love for what it is right now. It's always there.